We will start first question with 2019 question. Riyaz, good evening beta. If the sum of two units, if the sum of two unit vectors is a unit vector okay. If the sum of two unit vector is a unit vector, prove that the magnitude of their difference is root 3. And this question came in cbse. So when this question will be coming, how to solve this question? Simple concept is there. If the sum of two units, Mesh, good evening beta. Good evening Mesh. So now look here beta, this question is exactly very important question. Where are your friends Mesh? Now it is irritating me nowadays. See, class means I kept the class because I know that you all will be having other classes, so I am keeping the class late so that you all will join the class. Where are they? I'm not going to wait. I'll start from the beginning and explain everything. So first we are going to take OAB. So now we will take this one as unit vector A vector. Direction we are writing. And this vector will be coming as B unit vector. And then this resultant will be coming as what? We discussed now, one initial point, one terminus point. So this will become A cap plus B cap. Okay, A cap plus B cap. Okay, I have no problem Mesh. I have no problem. I can schedule it at 4:15 p.m. I can schedule it at 4:15 p.m. No problem. Happy? Now everyone, if the sum of two unit vector is a unit vector, so first we are going to consider two unit vectors. Let this one and this one be two unit vectors. Okay, let this one and this one be two unit vectors represented, because we have represented this in the triangle. So we are going to write represented by the sides OA and AB, represented by the sides OA and AB of triangle OAB. We have done one work. So this is just one work Mahesh. So we have written it as A cap and B cap. So we have taken it as OA as A cap, that is A unit vector, and B we have taken as B unit vector. So this part we have taken. Now beta, magnitude of this vector, because when we have taken this triangle, now Harish, good evening beta. Now we have taken this triangle, then one by one we will start doing our work. So what is the magnitude of this vector? So 100% we came to know by triangle law. By triangle law, if OA vector is equal to A cap, AB vector will be equal to B cap, then OB will be equal to what? OB will be exactly equal to what? A cap plus B cap. That is A unit vector plus B unit vector. So now after writing this one, Pritika, good evening beta. Today 2019 question with 2019 question we have started. Now beta, first is in the question itself they have given a very important point, and that is magnitude of their difference. magnitude of their difference. So 2 unit vectors are there, the sum of 2 unit vector is coming here, but they are not interested to know what is the magnitude of sum of unit vectors. They are telling that prove that the difference in the magnitude will be coming as root 3. So this is what you have to prove. So first work what we are going to do here is beta, we will find magnitude of a unit vector. Then you will say, auntie, magnitude of a unit vector will come as 1. Then what is the magnitude of b unit vector? It will come as 1. Then what is the magnitude of overall magnitude of a unit vector plus b unit vector magnitude? It will also come as 1. So now since all the magnitude, because it is sum of 2 unit vector is also a unit vector, so here it is exactly its magnitude is also coming as 1. So now we came to know that ki magnitude of OA means side OA equal to 1 unit, side AB will be coming as 1 unit. By magnitude wise they are coming as 1 unit, and this is also coming as 1 unit. So when all the 3 sides are equal, so therefore OA equal to AB will be equal to OB. So when all the 3 sides are equal, which type of triangle we are talking about? When all the 3 sides are equal, which type of triangle we are talking about? Come on, quickly tell me, when all the 3 sides are equal, which type of triangle we are talking about? Say 3 sides equal, then we will be exactly talking about equilateral triangle. Which type of triangle we are talking about? Therefore, triangle OAB is an equilateral triangle. Is an equilateral triangle. So when we are talking about OAB as equilateral triangle, Harish, absolutely correct. Now next work what we are going to do, Harish, because here one work to we have already finished. Now next work what we are going to do is, so all these are unit vector beta. So now I am going to create a change in the figure itself. So now this, since it is a unit vector, so this part will come as 60 degree, agreed. This part will also come as 60 degree, agreed. And this part is also coming as 60 degree, agreed. So now another important point to be noted that ki once you have drawn this triangle and you are saying that we right now itself prove that this triangle is an equilateral triangle. After proving it as equilateral triangle, we are going to go back towards the question. Your question is, you have to prove that A cap minus B cap magnitude of it will be equal to root 3. This is what you have to prove. That means you need negative of B vector. You need what? You need negative of B vector. To get negative of B vector, what we have to do beta? We have to just extend it in this direction. So now this part will become negative of B vector and then we are going to join this one. So now next important point is this side will become, so this I just extended it more, so we have to just go small. So now arrows we have followed. Now this arrow will go this side. So now this, so this arrow will come this side. So now look here. Now next important point is, if this is 60 degree and we know that we are going to mark it as BB dash. So once we have marked it as BB dash, then so this side it is coming as B, this side is coming as minus B. Hi Jabin. Hey Jabin, what you are doing there? Homework writing beta. So here B unit vector, here minus B unit vector is coming. So now this is unit only. So this will also be coming unit, we will be checking that point. So now look here, this is coming as B unit vector, this is coming as minus B unit vector. Now what else we can do? So now since it is exactly opposite to this but direction is exactly, so what will be the magnitude of, minus B unit vector? Come on, quickly tell me, we will start from there. What will be the magnitude of this? Come on, quickly tell me what will be the magnitude. So now look here, for this triangle OAB, in triangle OAB dash, now we are only concerned about OAB dash, this triangle. So now beta, what is, this is coming as A cap, that is a unit vector. So OA is coming as a unit vector. OA vector is coming as a unit vector, and it will be coming as, its magnitude will be coming as 1. Now AB dash will be equal to minus B unit vector. What will be its magnitude? Come on, quickly write what will be its magnitude. What will be the magnitude of AB unit vector? What will be the magnitude? Super Javin, God bless you beta. Super, I am very happy. God bless you beta. Now Javin is improving. I am very, very happy. Now look here. So next beta, AB dash will be equal to, so what is the magnitude of this one? Very good Mahesh. So magnitude is coming 1. Now beta, this part we are going to utilize. That magnitude information what you have given na Mahesh, we are going to utilize that magnitude information. How we are going to utilize that magnitude information? Now this side is coming as, this unit is coming as 1 unit. Now here also it is coming as 1 unit. Now BB dash is a line. So since BB dash is a line, so this angle will become how much? So what will be this angle? What will be this angle? Come on, quickly tell me what will be this angle. Because here if this is 60 degree, what will be this angle? Come on, quickly say. I'll take medicine. So this will become 120 degree. Now beta, this is unit vector. So this side is coming as 1 unit. This side is also coming as 1 unit. That means this side equal to this side. So we know that angles opposite to equal sides of a triangle are equal. That means this angle will be equal to this angle. So if this is 120 degree, then this will become 30 degree and this will become 30 degree. Come on, quickly tell me. If this is coming as 120 degree, the remaining angle will be coming as how much degree? 30 degree coming, yes or no? Hmm? 30 degree coming or not? So we will be writing beta, we are going to write this point. We are going to write magnitude is coming as, so that means here AB vector magnitude will come as the magnitude of this. So that means OA will be coming as 1 unit and AB dash is equal to 1 unit. So therefore OA will be equal to AB dash. Therefore angle AOB dash will be equal to angle AB dash O. Why? Angles opposite to equal sides of a triangle are equal. Equal sides of a triangle are equal. Equal sides of a triangle are equal. So now beta, angles opposite to equal sides of a triangle are equal. By taking that point, we can say that this angle and this angle, so that means these two angles will become equal to 30 degree when BB dash is a line and angle OAB will become 120 degree. Okay, since angle BAO is equal to 60 degree. So I just wrote it as a statement. I didn't prove because that is not my area of interest. Now my area of interest is this angle. Once we got till here, now this angle is coming as, we have to check this one out. Now this angle is coming as 60 degree beta. Now this angle is coming as 30 degree. So together how much degree they will make? Together how much degree they will make? Together what will be the degree they are making? This is coming as 60 degree. This is coming as 30 degree. So together BOB dash, what angle they are going to make? BOB dash, Javin, good night beta. Together BOB dash, what angle they are going to make? So now look here, angle BOB dash will become 60 degree plus 30 degree. It is exactly going to become 90 degree. Therefore, triangle BOB dash is a right angled triangle. Right angled triangle. Now here, this part is coming as A vector. Resultant will become A vector, A cap, A unit vector minus B unit vector, A unit vector minus B unit vector. So now, since this part is coming as, this part is exactly coming as unit part. So now this will become hypotenuse. Since 90 degree, this part is coming as 90 degree. So this we have proved, this is coming as 90 degree. This angle is coming as 90 degree. So this will become hypotenuse. So using Pythagoras theorem, so now this side is coming as what? Hypotenuse. So BB dash equal to OB square, BB dash square, OB square plus OB dash square. Now beta OBB dash, this magnitude is 1, this is 1. Magnitude of this one is 1 and this one is 1. So total BB dash will become 2 because magnitude of B unit vector is 1, magnitude of minus B unit vector is 1. So total distance is coming as 1 plus 1 will become 2. So 2 square will be equal to OB magnitude. Magnitude of A unit vector, this in the beginning itself we have taken magnitude of this as 1. So we are going to write as 1 square plus OB. And OB is written as OB dash. OB dash is written as what? OB dash is nothing but magnitude of A unit vector minus B unit vector whole square. So now this part will become 4 minus 1 equal to this whole square. So 3. So take root on both sides. It is going to come this one. And this is what we had to prove. And this is what we had to prove. This question is really a very good question. And this question came very recently in cbse in 2019. So only I discussed this question, leaving other questions behind. So basically we have done nothing beta. We took A unit vector, B unit vector. Magnitude of A unit vector, B unit vector is coming as 1 and sum of this is also coming as 1. And after that we told that okay, this triangle OAB is an equilateral triangle. After writing it as equilateral triangle, our next target was to extend this one and write another vector because here A, you have to find the value of this. So your target was to find this. You have to find this, you have to prove this one. So only I stressed it back. So it is coming as by and minus B unit vector. And then we started making stories only. Story wise what we said, here A unit vector is 1 length. This one is also 1 unit. So that means this side will be equal to this side. So this angle will be equal to this angle. So now this will come as 30 degree because this part will become 120. So 30 plus 60 because this part from triangle 60 means equilateral triangle 90. And once 90 part is coming, then taking this as hypotenuse and this as base and this as perpendicular, we just found the difference in the magnitude. We just found the difference in the magnitude. Come on, quickly tell me, beta, did you understood how to solve these type of questions? Did you understood how to solve this type of questions? Quickly say, understood how to solve these type of questions? Then we will go for next question. Once you have understood, we will go for next questions, beta. Yes. So this question never leave. Now one question is there. One question is there. APBQ. Now you are going to solve this question. Fine. Now you are going to solve this question. ABPQ and R are the 5 points in a plane. Are the 5 points in a plane. Are the 5 points in a plane. Show that the sum of the vectors. Show that the sum of the vectors the sum of the vectors AP, AQ, AP, AQ, AR PQ, PB, PB, QB, RB, PB, QB, RB will be 3AB. Come on, go for this question. Will be 3AB. Let's see how you are going to solve this question. Go for this question. Go for this question, beta. First, drawing is very important for this. Once you will learn how to draw this, then you will be able to solve the question. Follow the arrow, follow the content, beta. They have given in the question itself AP, just I am shifting it that side so that you can be able to PB, QR and RB. So everything is given to you. Will you be able to do? Can I draw? Okay, I am going to draw. Now look here. A, P, B, Q and R are the 5 points in a plane. Show that the sum of the vectors. So most important thing is sum of all this. So you have to first find the sum of all this. Now a simple way is there, but presentation has to be there. So AP, AQ, AR. So 100% when AP, AQ, AR is there. So that means A is the point, AP, AQ, AR. So 100% AP, AQ, AR. After that what they are telling, PB. Now QB. Sorry, PB, QB and RB. PB, QB and RB. PB, QB and RB. PB, QB and RB. All the three are there. PB, QB and RB. All the three are there. So that means arrow we are going to follow like this. Story over, I guess. Shall we? Shall we say the story is over? So now directly shall we connect them? Because if I am writing it as, because they are telling that you have to prove it equal to 3AB. So that means 100% when you are connecting through Q to B, then AB is also connected. So AB also you have to connect here. So once you connect AB, it will come like this. So now one small work you have to do. They are saying find the sum of all this. So sum of all this, exactly what you have to prove here is, once your drawing part is over, then you say that you have to prove that AP vector plus AQ vector plus AR vector plus PB vector plus QB vector plus RB vector will be equal to 3AB. This is what you have to prove. Fine. So now first I am going to take AP and PB. AP plus PB in bracket. Then AQ plus QB. AR plus RB. I have just taken which one is exactly matching with this. So AB plus PB. Now you know by triangle law, AP plus PB will become what? AP plus PB will become AB. So this will give you P and P coincide, it will become AB vector. Then next AQ plus QB. AQ plus QB, by triangle law it will become AB. Now AR plus RB, it will become AB. Here one thing you have to say, by triangle law. Now AB plus AB plus AB will become 3AB. Done. Proved. Harish also proved, Mahesh also proved. Super. So was that question tough? The question was not at all tough. The question was very, very easy, and only one thing was there, that is we need just to exactly take that AP plus PB will be equal to AB, AQ plus QB will be equal to AB, and then AR plus RB will be equal to AB. Only this small work we had to do, and once we were able to do this, we got the answer. Now we are going to go for the next part. The next part is exactly another question. But rather than going for question, shall we start our position vector? Now can you tell me what is the meaning of position vector? Anyone? Harish, Mahesh, in school if vector might have been started, then what is exactly called as position vector? What is exactly position vector? In school if they might have started, then what is exactly position vector? If they will be asking this, what answer you are going to give for position vector? Position vector, what is exactly position vector? So look here, I really like position vector, and once position vector is direction of vector. Okay, very good Harish. So you know what Harish, when I am using I'm solving vectors now, I frequently use position vector because this is my best what you call best friend. Position vector is the best friend. Why? Because whenever you will be solving, you need some point. So I think I taught in the first part itself free vector or localized vector. So position vector na, it localizes everything. So nothing is for free. So we connect everything with the origin. So when we start position vector, we say that one vector is there which its origin is at O, and exactly vector is exactly P. Then OP vector will be called as the position vector. OP vector is what? OP vector will be called as what? Origin will be fixed beta. Origin will be fixed. So this is the most important point, is direction is very important here, but the most important point is like when we give position, we are localizing a vector, because now all the vectors are never free vector. They will always be localized, and they are localized with the help of the origin. So whenever this vector will go anywhere now, the vector will have origin as the basic point. Origin as the basic point. So that's why whenever we write position vector now, so we write position P vector with respect to O. So that means position P vector with respect to O. So that means we have localized P with respect to O. Means if I will be saying that ki I belong to this area, and this area near this more shop is there. So that means what? I have exactly localized myself with area and shop, so that finding will become easy. So this is exactly the beauty of free vector or localized vector. So position vector is exactly going to be like this. So position vector of P vector with respect to O vector. How we are writing? Position vector of P vector. So position vector P vector with respect to O vector. Writing part we are writing like this. Position vector P vector with respect to O vector. Position vector P vector with respect to O vector, we are writing like this. So P with respect to O. So that's what position vector P with respect to O vector. So it will be coming as r vector. So OP vector is nothing but r vector. So we are saying that position vector P with respect to O, position vector P with respect to O, that will become r vector. So now always triangle of vector addition. So now for triangle of vector addition, I know one more important point for position vector. So whenever I have to start arrow now, I will be writing arrow like this. From origin itself now, every time I am putting the arrow like this. Always I am putting the arrow, means from O to anywhere. So I am just going to write like this. So now if somebody will be telling you that find the position vector of AB vector. So what will be the position vector of AB vector? So now you have to write like triangle law, use triangle law. See, I am telling that two vectors are there, 2 points are there. So 2 localized points are there. I am starting from the basic part. So 2 points are there. It is exactly getting localized with origin O or the point center point O. So when it is localized with center point O, the vector will be exactly presented as A and B. Now arrows are coming like this. Now this arrow are exactly going to merge like this. Now how we are going to write triangle law? Triangle law will be written as OA vector plus AB vector will be equal to OB vector by triangle law. Now you shift this one that side. So AB vector will be equal to OB vector minus OA vector. That is position vector of B with respect to O minus position vector of A. So this is the most shortcut part. So whenever position vector part is coming now, I am just writing it as it is. So if somebody will be giving me PQ vector, what I am writing it as OQ minus OP. And this is the most easiest part, and cancellation and everything is coming so easily with this. So only I like position vector, like in fact I don't like, I love position vector. So exactly why? Because it is very nice. It is exactly going to first localize a vector, and then with respect to origin, you go anywhere, but that vector will be with you. That is the best important point here. So you go anywhere, that vector origin part will be there with you. So if somebody will be writing xy vector, then what will be the position of it? Then you will say, auntie, you have to write OY vector minus OX vector. That means position vector of OY with respect to origin, position vector of Y with respect to origin minus position vector of x with respect to origin. Position vector of y with respect to origin minus position vector of x with respect to origin. I am really not finding it interesting to teach here. Where are the rest of the children? If I am teaching only to myself, then better I am going to leave the class today. It is really irritating me. Harish and Mesh, only these two are there. What happened to them? I am calling online. Today offline I waited sharp 4:30. From 4:30 to 5:40 I waited there. That much time I was there. Section formula. So the next one is exactly what? Section formula. Now what is section formula? I am going to explain section formula by drawing. So now here you have to understand that two vectors are there connected to origin. So always position vector means arrow will start like this. Now AB vector is there. So direction itself will be specifying everything. So now OA, OB is there and AB is coming. Now next important point here is that we will take a point C. Now the resultant, this will be coming as R vector, resultant vector. So now you have to find the internal section. For finding the internal section, let this C point is dividing AB in the ratio M is to N. Then how to find the internal section formula? Can you tell me? So the position vector C is exactly dividing AB in internal ratio m by n. M is to n. It is exactly dividing it into the ratio m is to n. Then how to find the internal section formula? Come on, quickly tell anyone. Quickly tell anyone how to go for it. Then you just have to do one small work. And that small work is, you have to just say one small point, and that small point is कि AC by CB is nothing but m by n. So ratio with which m is to n ratio. Okay, this is that part, Mahesh. We have studied this in class 10th and 11th, internal section formula mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. But that formula will be get converted into vector beta. So now you have to multiply this with this. So it will become NAC will be equal to MCB. Now convert it into vector. You will definitely enjoy this one. So if OA will be coming as A vector and OB will be coming as B vector, now what you are going to do? Since after introduction of position vector, vector becomes very easy, because now I am not going to do anything. I just told you one thing, that this C point is dividing AB vector in the ratio m is to n, and then I wrote the ratio, and then I multiplied this with this. So one step I am going to write, that is n will be multiplied with AC, so it will become NAC, m multiplied with CB, so MCB. Now I am just going to apply vector on both sides. The moment I applied vector on both sides, this vector came. Now I know one formula, that is exactly position vector. So position vector is what? AC vector will be written as OC vector minus OA vector, and now M will be written as OB vector minus OC vector. OB vector minus OC. So now OC is what? OC is written as R vector. So now everything just write like this. So now just substitute R vector minus A vector equal to M, B vector minus R vector. Story over here. Here itself the story is over. The reason behind is that after this there is nothing to talk about, because here you see NR vector minus NA vector equal to MB vector minus MR vector. Now R vector take them together. So MR vector NR vector is equal to MB vector minus, it will become plus NA vector. So now take R vector common, it will become M plus N. So it will become MB vector plus NA vector. So R vector will be coming as MB vector plus NA vector by M plus N. Story over. This is the internal section formula. And exactly this R vector is nothing but OC. So OC vector is coming as MB vector plus NA vector by M plus N. Did I did anything? I told you now, once position vector will come into play, story over from there, because section means after that whatever content you will be writing, just keep on applying position vector and you will be getting the answer as fast as possible. I really love position vector. After introduction of position vector, triangle of addition means triangle of addition has given all the powers to position vector. And position vector is the very simplest one to play with. So now if this is the case, now if somebody will be telling you, okay, here it is dividing into the ratio m is to n, what if C point will be exactly called as the midpoint? When C will become the midpoint, this is coming as R vector, this is OA, arrows will always go out, okay. Now A to B if we are writing, and here this is C part is there, then if it will be the midpoint, then what will happen? M is to N will be coming as what? Then ratio will come, AC by CB will become 1, AC by CB will become 1. So directly we will write here M is to N will become 1. So that time the moment C will be the midpoint, C is the midpoint, then section formula will become, The moment C will become midpoint, then m:n ratio will become 1:1. M part will become 1, n part will become 1. So this will become B vector plus A vector by 1 plus 1. So it will become A vector plus B vector by 2. A vector plus B vector by 2. That's it. So at the time of midpoint, it will become like this. At the time of midpoint, it will become like this. So only one simple part was there which you had to do. Now the next important section here is when we are going to talk about external section formula. External section formula nothing is there. Directly again go with position vector. So here O is there. From origin you are drawing two vector, A vector and B vector. So this will become A vector, this part will become B vector. Now you take another point C. Now this point C is exactly cutting AB vector externally. So here modulus part in vector we are not needing to put modulus there. Without modulus we can prove. No need to put modulus. No need to put modulus. No need. Trust me, no need. Triangle, exactly, Mahesh, well, when we are proving collinearity, that part, if you might have seen that section magnitude part will become, so once we will find the magnitude, everything will become positive. So no need to put there, no need to worry about that. So now look here, C is the external point and this C external point is dividing AB vector in ratio. So now how to draw this? So now this time it is going like this, A to C we are going. So arrow will be exactly, all the arrows will be going like this. So here B vector is here. Now C vector will become R here. C vector is coming as this part. So A vector, B vector and R vector is coming like this. So now next what we are going to do is A vector, B vector and R vector is coming. Now here A vector, B vector, R is coming, then what we have to do? First we have to see this ratio. AC. So AC total will become M because C is the point which divides AB point externally. So C is the point which is dividing AB externally. It is not coming from internal, it is coming from external. So AC part will be taken as M and BC part will be taken as N. So this to be noted nicely. AC full part will be taken as M and BC part will be taken as N. So that means now ratio wise what we are going to write? We will be writing it as AC by BC will be equal to M by N. Again we will cross multiply. So now this part will become NAC will be equal to MBC. Now after that we are going to apply vector on both sides. So once we are applying vector on both sides, it will come as NAC MBC vector. So now you know what is my favorite one. My favorite one is position vector. So I am not going to waste my time. Directly I will write OC minus OA. No triangle law application. Means triangle law itself is the triangle law has given the SS to position vector. So it will become OC minus OB. So now just substitute what is there for what. OC is nothing but R vector. OA is A vector. OC is R vector. OB is B vector. Now open it. NR vector minus NA vector equal to MR vector minus MB vector. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we will shift this one that side, shift this one this side. So it is exactly going to come as what? MR vector minus, we are going to shift this one that side. So it is exactly going to come as, now MB I am shifting this side and NR I am shifting this side. So MB shifting this side, it will become MB vector minus NA vector will be equal to MR vector minus NR vector. So now simple work, MB vector minus NA vector by M minus N equal to R vector. So where plus was there, only one work you have to put minus. Wherever plus was there, now we have just put minus. Wherever plus was there, we just put minus. So we came to fall into one conclusion, and that conclusion section is कि when AB vector is there and C is internally cutting, it is coming as A vector, this is coming as R vector, and this is coming as B vector, then we are writing OC vector will be equal to MB vector, because the ratio is coming as M:n. So MB vector plus NA vector by M plus N. So this is what internal section formula. But same way, if AB vector is there, A is there, B is there, this is A vector, this is B vector starting from O, and C is here, and then it is exactly cutting into the ratio total M and this part is N, then OC vector, that is R vector, will be equal to MB vector minus NA vector by M minus N. M is not in vector, so no confusion. MB vector minus NA vector by M minus N. Quickly tell me, beta, understood this formula? Internal section formula understood? Internal section formula understood na beta? Midpoint formula, internal section formula. So now one question just find. One question just solve. Just one question solve. Find the position vector of the point. Find the position vector. Find the position vector. Vectors of the points of the points which divide the join of the points two A vector minus 3B vector and 3A vector minus 2B vector internally and externally in the ratio 2:3. Try this question out. See, look here, only one small work you do. Take this as OA vector. So first internal and external. For internal division, O is there, A is there, B is there. So OA is coming as 2A vector minus 3B vector. OB is coming as 3A vector minus 2B vector. And now C is the one which is exactly cutting it in the ratio 2:3. So 2:3 we will take, ratio we will take 2:3. So 3 will multiply with that one. So now OC vector will come, 3 will multiply with this one, 3a vector minus 2b vector, and 2 will multiply with 2a vector minus 3b vector. By down it will become 2 plus 3. This is internal section formula. So it will become 9a vector minus 6b vector plus 4a vector minus 6b vector by 5. So it will come 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13a vector minus 12b vector by 5. Sorry, plus 12b vector by 5. So 13a vector minus 12b vector by 5. Is it coming correct? Come on, quickly tell me. Is it going to be correct? Here one massive flow is there. 2:3 ratio. Here I have written, when 2:3 I am writing now. So here it is going to go for 2:3. So I am just going to write like this because it is exactly going to go ulta. So I have to write like this. It will go ulta if I am going to write like this. It should come like this. A should be here. So OA is first one given. That is 2a vector minus 3b vector. And B is second one. Because ratio is 2:3, so only I am just going specific. And now C will be coming. It is coming as R vector. So now the ratio is 2:3. Now it will come 2a minus 3b plus 2, 3a minus 2b by 2 plus 3. OC vector. So 6a vector minus 9b vector plus 6a vector minus 4b vector. That's why I was telling that by 5 will be there. Position is very, very important. So it will come 12a vector by 5 minus 13b vector by 5. So this is exactly internal division. This is coming for, yes, same answer. This is exactly going for internal part beta. So this is what, so only I just changed that part. Now second is, if the position vector of A, so I am just going to take external division is there now. So 2:3 external division part is coming. So here 3 will be coming more. 3 section is coming more. Okay, so 3 section is coming more. So here what we are going to do is, we will be writing everything same beta. We will write OA. OA will be written as 2a vector minus 3b vector, and now B will be writing 3a vector minus 2b vector, but external C will be writing. Okay, so it will be coming as 2:3. The ratio will be coming as 2:3. So if the ratio will be coming as 2:3, or C part if you will be taking there, but ratio is coming as 2:3. So 3 will multiply with this. 3 will multiply with this 3 part. 3 part will multiply with this. So it will become 3 2a vector minus 3b vector and minus 2 3a vector minus 2b vector by 3 minus 2, and this will become OC vector. So it will become 6a vector minus 9b vector minus 6a vector plus 4b vector by 1. So 6a vector, 6a vector went, so only minus 5b vector. C vector, OC vector will be coming as minus 5. Did you got minus 5b vector? So look here beta, only one thing is there you have to remember, like 2:3 ratio is coming now. I told you now, one time one full will be coming and then half will be coming. So only I didn't change the sequence of writing, because once I'll write this, change the sequence of writing, it will come problem. Okay, so now answer is coming as minus 5b vector. Tomorrow again class is there, because yesterday I have given you holiday. So tomorrow class is there. So now we are going to keep it till here. Next class we are going to solve vectors question more. Okay.